Good start, but you had to work for it.
Yeah, I knew that before the game. I mean, like I said before about the bit about Rotherham being in turmoil and all that. I said in my pre-match that Alex had done a good job, and that's because I'd seen him. So I saw some of the players that he brought in, and they've still got some League One athleticism in their team and some League One minds. And I thought they were a good team before we played them. So that was a tough game for us today. And the opening game anyway, it's sometimes when you play at home on the opening day, all the build up, all the emotion goes into the players, and then it goes into your legs. And so I wouldn't say that we were what I know we can be today, but the grit and the determination. I thought the goals were great, but we weren't quite our normal selves. I didn't think today. But then, to be honest, it's the first game of the season, really. So the fact we got 3 points, it just means we haven't got to go searching for another 3 points because we got 3 points, if you know what I mean. So it's a good win for us, for sure.
You talked about hydration breaks were a big talking point during the World Cup. They had one there, and pretty soon after you get the goal.
Yeah, I know. I mean, look, for me, we weren't quite. There's quite a few different faces in the starting lineup today, so we're not quite down the line with what we've got to do, where and when. They ended up playing with a back three. That they played all three pre-season with a 4. So that sprung us a little bit. It sort of confused us a little bit in the wide areas early on. Then once we got that message through, I thought we were better. We had a few moments, but not enough good moments today. But the lads know that as well. Like, we've won the game, but I thought Will was excellent in goal for what he had to do today. I thought he was really good. There were some good performances today for us to win that game. You don't win a game by playing, poorly throughout the game. So we've had some good moments in the game, and just need to be thankful because the first game of the season, it's so high on emotion. Everywhere around the country, everybody's first game of the season. Wherever you look, it's first game of the season. So that pressure, when you're at home, you can't say that won't filter through to the lads. When they're pulling up in their car, when they're going out and doing the warm-up, you hear all different shouts from parts of the crowd. So everybody wants to do well, don't they? So, and they would have wanted to do well as well, the lads today.
Should you have had a penalty?
Yeah, I mean, the lads said when we were going in, it was definitely a penalty. It was definitely a penalty. But look, them moments, anyone can get it wrong. I haven't looked back at it, but when I went in, I think Jonathan Tompkinson come straight up to me and said it's a definite penalty. He wouldn't do that. I don't think there would be any point or any value in him running up and telling me that.
The substitution at half-time, Sean Williams coming off, was that related to the booking that he got? Or
no, he'd opened up to whip a ball down the line and he ended up feeling his groin. So we don't know the extent of what that is really. And we'll just have to wait and see with him. So that was disappointing to lose him, because then we had to have a little bit of a rejig, a rethink into what we were going to do, and then we decided to switch to 2 6s and a 10, but then we felt that probably made us worse because we'd done that a couple of times last season. It was just a fact of who was going to go into that 10, because we had the other subs that we knew we were going to have to work on further on down the line with Shippers, with Broomy, with Kirsten. So it was actually quite a busy moment in my mind, really, from half time onwards, to how we were going to get to what we needed to get to in certain parts of the game. So it was quite a tricky second half, really.
And then after the equaliser, what a moment for young Jake.
Yeah. I mean, at the moment they're having a little quibble, him and Andreas, because Andreas is thinking he's got a little nod on it. Jake is saying no chance. So I'm pretty sure whoever you interview, if you interview Jake, he'll say he's got it. If you interviewed Andy, he'd say he got it. Either way, I don't care. There was a goal here years ago with Jamie Victory and Duffo, and it meant absolutely nothing to me who scored the goal. It just went in the back of the net and we got promoted. So I don't care who scores the goals as long as there's one of them doing it.
You've got to be happy with how you saw the game out as well.
Yeah, I thought we were good in terms of that. Snuffed out any trouble. They're a tricky team. They're going to cause some problems, I'm telling you. They will not be struggling down the bottom, Rotherham. They'll be strong in this league.
Word on your centre halves, Robbie and Pierce up
Yeah.
against Paul Mullin and then against Tom Bradshaw as well.
Yeah.
It was a good battle, wasn't it?
Yeah, I thought they were good today. I thought they were good, Robbie and Pierce. And they've had like a bit of a tricky pre-season with a couple of games, you know. Maybe, you know, could they have done better in certain situations in the previous games? So even them, as experienced as they are now, coming back out onto the pitch after you've made, I don't know, maybe a couple of mistakes in pre-season, I can tell you now it takes some courage. And but they showed plenty of courage today, the lads.
Where are you now then, recruitment-wise? You brought in 10.
Give us a break. Give us a break, maybe, yeah. I ain't anywhere right now.
No.
I'm not anywhere. Just here, that's all I am at the moment. I'm not anywhere with anything. I'm not down the line with anything. Because we've been doing it. We've just done 2 this week. We can't keep doing 2 every week, if you know what I mean. It's what will happen anyway is the money will run out very soon now, if you know what I mean. But I think what we've done, I think has been decent. I think what we've done, you know. So they'll all get better. They'll get better when they get to know each other a bit more as well. You know, it's different. Me knowing you and then it's different than me training with you. So they'll get better. We still need to look at maybe a couple of other areas to strengthen. I would say maybe we still might need another centre back. We might need one of them, and we probably need another central midfielder. And then we just have to wait and see how the window unfolds with all of that. Then
Might you have to look at loans now because you said if the budget's coming down
yeah,
a bit?
yeah, but it's fine. We got what we got when there was the free transfers, and when you think about bringing 10 in, ain't just 10 people I've spoke to this window.
I'm sure,
You know,
I'm sure.
for all the 10 you bring in, you know, there could be 20 other conversations I've had. It just depends on how they are, where they are on your list, where they're available. So you just have to get together a pool of players. And I can tell you now, since May the 2nd, that has been really, really hard. That summer has been really, really difficult. There's been a lot of work that's gone into, well, just everything, not just recruitment, but everything around the ground as well.
In relation to other summers you've had, is this one of the toughest that you've had in all the time?
I've had lots of tough summers, I suppose, really. When you look back, what happens is as the summers keep going on and on and on, you get older. So what happens is you're not quite as active as you used to be when you get older. So therefore, you perhaps get tired a little bit more. That's just something natural, really. I think that I drive most things at the football club, really. So it's not just whether I'm going to get a centre forward or a left back or this, that, or the other. I drive most things at the club because I felt that that's what we probably we needed to do that and make things better, because then when you want to sign players and you eventually get them in the door and they look around the place and they think, well, no, this is not bad, that's not bad. So, you know, I think there's been a lot of hard work done this summer. You know, I think Keith, Russ, you know, I think we've probably spoken to each other every day for the last 3 months, every single day, and I mean that as well. And probably not once a day. It's not like just speaking to you and then I'll go off and then we're done. You know, it'll be going somewhere else to come back, and so yeah, it's been hard work.
Steve, thank you.